In this video, I'm going to describe what I mean by I'm afraid to go outside right now. Because I'm not afraid for my safety. It's not quite like that. I'm afraid that if I just walk outside to take out my trash, two guys are going to try to start a fight on purpose. They're going to put their hands on me. Then I have a choice to either fight back or take it. But then they're going to make a phone call and a complaint that I came over to them and tried to fight them. And then I got more problems because these two fucking assholes are following me around the neighborhood trying to fight me. If I defend myself, I'm an aggressive asshole who's homicidal, my father, and everybody says I'm so homicidal. And if I continue to do what I'm doing here, nothing, and just take the beating, oh, he started it anyways, but nobody saw it. So what the fuck am I really supposed to do? Just stay in my house, and that's where I'm afraid. I'm afraid to even walk out my home. I'm afraid to even put my cream on. The last time I tried to put benzo cream on my back, I asked for privacy. A senile old man went outside. I'm putting the cream on. I pull my long underwear up, and then I hear people laughing behind my back. I look over. There's a maintenance man. I'm half naked putting cream on. I just fucking filled the benzo cream bottle as I'm hearing the laughter. So I rub my cream on my back. I put the long underwear on. There's the cream in front of me that I put back down. You know what I mean? I got that in my hand, pulling that up, put the cream back in the bottle, put it all how I like it, cap. What? What's going on? I don't even get the cap on because I hear laughter. I look over, and it's a fucking maintenance man laughing at my half naked ass body. And I can't stand up. I'm hurt. The doctors know this. Rochester knows this. The landlord knows this. They know my kidneys are failing. They know I have a kidney injury. They also know I have a GI injury. So now they're laughing at me that I don't have a wheelchair and I'm having to crawl around the floor and I'm putting cream on. I don't know why, when I ask for privacy, people are coming into my home when I'm naked. I locked that door. I didn't tell nobody to come in my home when I was naked. And there was no maintenance there that day. They weren't supposed to be there. They came in anyways. And if this guy is maintenance, I want to see a registered maintenance why there's people coming in my house when I'm fucking naked. I mean, it's because of a goddamn senile 84-year-old. That's why. The senile old, he knew I was naked. The old man knew I was naked. But he's gone in the head. His head is mush. So he goes out for a cigarette, unlocking the door. He says, oh, I'll give you privacy. Go downstairs. Not even 30 seconds later, he sees the maintenance. Oh, come on right in. And then they walk in on me as I just started. It hasn't even been like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So that's when I hear the laughter. Like, what the fuck? What the hell is going on? And so I tell them to get the fuck out so I can try to get to a chair, get cleaned up, put a shirt on. You know, I'm not going to crawl on the floor half naked, dripping with cream and giving this maintenance guy a show. There's just no way. I'm not giving this guy a fucking show. I am not violating my rights. He had no permission to be in, and he's utilizing a confused old man to invade my privacy. I have told them that this is going on. Now, that's David's fault. But they knew that this man had problems. If Rochester doesn't want to help David, if the maintenance wants to use David, and if the fucking landlord wants to put the cost of this apartment on me because David is playing a fucking idiot game. David's going, yeah, no, yes, yes, yes. Not, he's just answering questions without knowing what the fuck he's doing. He's literally making statements and answering yes, no, maybe, yes, no, maybe. And he doesn't know what he's saying. I say, Dave, do you know what you just said? No. Do you understand what you just said? No. What did I say? David, you can't say something and then ask me what you said later and go, oh no, I didn't mean to say that. You gotta mean what you say. But of course, they utilize him constantly. They even tell him to go steal my money. Yes. Yes, I'm not kidding. The landlord asked David to go in my drawer and steal my money. According to David Ganji, I asked him. I asked for a lease, and the landlord said yes. I asked the landlord to meet with me so I could get the lease off of him and pick up the money with me. He canceled and didn't show up to pick up the money as I took a day off. Literally, I had my day off, he canceled. I took another day off, he canceled. On the third day, I'm not home. Now, you knew not to give him my money. Why, then, did you go in the drawer to give him my money when I'm not home and I want to speak to him about a lease? You didn't have my permission to take my money. The landlord had every reason to come those first 2 days. I had his rent ready. He could come anytime he wanted. It was rent day. He came late. I can't control him if he comes 3 days late and I'm at work. He'll have to come later and meet me when I get home. I took off 48 hours for him. I lost $100 in wages because that asshole can't keep his promises. I'm going to show up and then he doesn't show up. The fucking maintenance is the same way. They say I'll show up, then they don't. Then I'll show up. It's all a fucking game. It's all to waste my fucking time. That's what it is. There's not an honest bone in these fucking people's bodies. They want to beat up me when I'm crippled, but forget when I heal. When I'm all fucking healed up and I could break their neck from across the fucking table without even flinching. No, no, no. They don't want to wait for that. They don't want for it to be a fair fight. They don't want my organs working. They want my stomach broken, esophagus, kidneys, GI. I have a neurological disorder, and all that is just got to get a little bit of time. The only thing that normally is a problem is the neurological disorder. But of course, the landlord wants to kick me when I'm down, literally on camera. You got maintenance playing games in court, making up stories. They have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. They don't. I'm doing stuff over here that they can't comprehend with their small little brains. They think it's drugs because they're probably drug addicts. That's what it